Hi guys, and welcome to a quick video where I'm going to walk you through some of the elements within my project for my latest track called Nebula, and it's coming out on Full Tilt Recordings on the 10th of August, and it's available to pre-order now. This is under a new project called Refract, and this is the first track under this new project. I'm going to be keeping these kind of tracks quite melodic and uplifting. So I'll just run you through some of the elements and I'll give you a bit of insight as to how I came up with this tune in the first place. It started with a simple chord progression, which I'll let you hear. Chords are extremely simple, but they have that real emotional vibe of them. Right, so following on that, I knew I needed something to go on top of that, so kind of lazy thing to do is to just copy them, copy the chords down, and I stuck an arpeggiator on a lead sound, and then you ended up with this effect. So simple enough really, but I knew that I had enough to work with, and I knew that I had enough to build a full track from that, because there was definitely a lot of feeling behind that chord structure and stuff for me, so I really liked that. The next step then for me was to come up with a bass line. So our bass, along with the pads and stuff, sounds a wee bit like this. Right, so what else do we have in terms of musicality and that? We've got a wee arp here as well, which runs along on top of that. It's just really simple. I'm just sustaining the one note, which sounds like this. So it's a really simple effect, that, but when it's running along behind the track and everything else is moving around that, it's really catchy for the ear. It really chugs the track along, I think. So I'll give you a quick blast here of a few different sections. We'll go through some of the percussion elements, extremely simple. We'll let you hear what it sounds like. Section here where I introduced the melody for the first time to give you a bit of an insight as to what's like, a wee bit of a teaser really. Time again, it gives it another gear, and we're taking it right up before the breakdown. Lovely. So in terms of percussion and stuff, we'll just get a wee section where everything's in. It's actually really minimal, shakers, hats, toms. There's a couple of bits of atmospheres and stuff. I'll let you hear some of these. So for percussion, it's minimal. Most of the stuff is processed with just a wee bit of EQ, bit of stereo width just to give it a wee bit of bring out some of the frequencies and make things feel a bit more roomy. So following on that, we get into the breakdown. My breakdowns tend to be very simple. There's not a lot in them, as you can see. There's a couple of things maybe layered, but there's nothing really in there. So I'll give you a quick blast of the breakdown and then we get into the main drop. So in that section there, as you can hear, there's very little happening. You've got your pads, you've got the lead, you've got a drone sub bass, you've got some strings, I've got an organ in there as a layer, I've got some of the atmospheres and the wee guitar sample. So it's minimal, and then in these few bars here, just to really create that moment of impact, I just drop out the bass. We just kick down to the lead, really not much else, and a snare builder. And if you're at a club and the bass drops out, that it's obviously going to come back again at some point. So it creates that kind of euphoric club moment. So we'll just play that for you so you can see how it gets into what is then the main drop. Or it would be handy if I actually unmuted the lead. So we'll just do that again. Quite simple, really, but I just think it's the melodic elements in the track really make it what it is. I don't think there's nothing in there which is too complicated, but if you just have a good starting point, then really you've got a good foundation for the track, which fortunately for me, I managed to come up with something half decent. So the track's out on Monday the 10th of August and it's available to pre-order. I'll put the link in the description or somewhere underneath this video. If you've any questions or whatever, and feel free to message me or ask away about this particular tune or any of my tunes, to be honest. I'm still learning myself every day, so if I can help somebody else out as well, it would be great. So thanks very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.